Romano, here we go. Chelsea recruits Brazilian wonder kid ESTEVAO. The Italian transfer expert has delivered his famous "This is it" statement on Chelsea's first big deal of the summer transfer window. Palmeiras' ESTEVAO Willian will join the Blues after turning 18 in 2025. Romano reports that the final step that needs to be completed is for Palmeiras' president to officially sign all the necessary documents. This agreement is in line with Chelsea's transfer policy under Todd Bailey, which wants to recruit the brightest young talents in the world. After Kendry, Paez, Andre Santos, and Angelo Gabriel, ESTEVAO is the latest South American wonder kid recruited by the Blues in the past year. A 17-year-old striker rated so highly in his native Brazil that he was given the nickname Messinho. ESTEVAO starred for Palmeiras at youth level, and this year broke through to the senior team. Coach Abel Ferreira recently described ESTEVAO as unlike any player he has ever coached. A right winger, ESTEVAO has scored 3 goals and 1 assist in 17 first-team appearances for Palmeiras so far. Chelsea and Conor Gallagher have not yet held talks regarding a new contract. Speaking exclusively to Caught Offside in his latest daily briefing column, Romano discusses Gallagher's latest story as the England international is linked with Aston Villa ahead of this summer. After so much spending in the transfer market recently, Chelsea certainly need to pay attention to financial fair play, which means selling someone like Gallagher could be crucial to helping them balance their finances. Although Romano says there is plenty of interest in Gallagher, with Tottenham still admiring the former Crystal Palace loanee. Romano said, "My final understanding is there are still no talks between Chelsea and Gallagher regarding a new deal, so it is up to the club to decide what they want to do. There is interest from several clubs, but I don't hear anything close or concrete right now. The usual interest from many clubs, including Tottenham, there is, but nothing new in terms of negotiations." Many Chelsea fans will no doubt hope that something can be done to keep Gallagher, but one imagines the Blues would have sorted things out by now if they really had the intention to do so. Pochettino halts holiday plans because job is at stake. Mauricio Pochettino has put his summer holiday plans on hold until his future at Stamford Bridge is decided. The Argentinian manager intends to visit his hometown before the new season starts, but first he wants to confirm his position at Chelsea. Speaking ahead of Chelsea's final Premier League game of the season against Bournemouth, Pochettino said, "As of now, I have not confirmed my holiday, because there are too many things I need to deal with. You are all welcome to watch the game at Stamford Bridge Soccer Aid. It's going to be amazing there. I also have some compromises I have to face, but so far I haven't planned them. The plan is to go to Argentina. I need to see my parents after 5 years. I also need to go and see my son near Barcelona in Tarragona. There are too many aspects where I will be busy, so there are no real days off." Pochettino also revealed his plans to meet sporting directors Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart early next week to discuss the club's summer transfer strategy. This suggests that he anticipates remaining in West London, while he also mentioned that Chelsea will evaluate the future of all their loan players, including talented Omari Hutchinson after his success and promotion with Ipswich Town. Chelsea agree to recruit ESTEVAO Willian for $34 million from Palmeiras. Chelsea begin their summer business as they approach their first signing of the upcoming transfer window. It comes in the form of 17-year-old Palmeiras winger ESTEVAO Willian. Personal terms were reportedly agreed last week, according to several media outlets. An agreement has also been reached on a transfer fee. The Southwest London club will pay $34 million upfront for the teenager nicknamed Messinho, a nickname that perfectly conveys just how much hype surrounds the young Brazilian. Both ESTEVAO Willian and his former teammate Endrick are considered to have the potential to become the next big thing in South American football. ESTEVAO will officially join Chelsea when he is 18 years old, next year. Noni Madueke supports Romeo Lavia to show strength next season. The 20-year-old player only appeared once due to a hamstring and thigh injury. His only appearance was when he played 32 minutes in a 2-1 win over Crystal Palace last December, said Noni Madueke to ESPN. "I don't want to say that I feel anyone is going to be better than anyone. However, I am very excited to watch Romeo play next season. He has extraordinary abilities, and it is a shame that this season he has to be out for so long. But I remember when he played for Southampton. He was incredible. So it's really exciting to see him. He's a top player and he just needs time. He's been injured for a whole season. He's still very young, so it's not about putting a lot of pressure onto him, just letting him grow and develop at his own pace. But he also has elite talent and a good mindset." Omari Hutchinson has returned to join Ipswich Town. The player who has played a big role in Ipswich Town's success this season is winger Omari Hutchinson. Tractor Boy signed the 20-year-old on a season-long loan in the summer, a decision that turned out to be a remarkable one, as Hutchinson was in a different league in the second division. The winger played 44 times in the league, where he scored an impressive 10 goals and contributed 6 assists. He has been a key player in Ipswich's attack, and although he is a Chelsea player, Kieran McKenna would surely love to re-sign the player for their Premier League campaign. Team Talk reports that Ipswich is planning to approach Chelsea in an effort to recruit Hutchinson permanently. However, the report states that the Blues want to offer him a new contract, so it is possible another loan deal could be done. McKenna would obviously love to have the player at Portman Road on a permanent basis, but if that can't happen, he would certainly still be happy if he rejoined on loan. Chelsea players must put aside egos to be successful next season. Thiago Silva said Chelsea players must prioritize teamwork over their personal ambitions to achieve success next season. The 39-year-old Brazil international, who will return to his hometown club Fluminense in the close season, urged the Chelsea squad to make their efforts worthwhile, as this season's results have fallen short of the club's high standards. Chelsea, who are 6th, have performed poorly this season, despite spending more than £400 million to bring in 13 new players last year. Silva said to Sky Sports, "I hope the players understand that everything they do to get to Chelsea must bear fruit. Because the season we are having is not worthy of Chelsea. I think they need to do more next year. These players need to realize that Chelsea have to fight for trophies at the top. If we let go of our egos and put the team's interests first, I think it will work. Unfortunately, if we don't do that, the situation will not change." Stamford Bridge paid a brilliant tribute to Thiago Silva. Chelsea supporters paid tribute to Thiago Silva in spectacular fashion ahead of his final game for the club. The 39-year-old defender recently confirmed that he will leave Stamford Bridge to join Fluminense after his contract expires at the end of the season. Since joining the Blues from Paris Saint-Germain on a free transfer in August 2020, Silva has made more than 150 appearances for the club. The veteran player guided Chelsea to Champions League glory in his debut season before earning the UEFA Super Cup and FIFA Club World Cup. Now, after 4 brilliant years in West London, Silva will return to his boyhood club, where he first made his name. Ahead of his final match with the Blues, the supporters at Stamford Bridge put on a fantastic performance by unfurling 2 brilliant banners. One shows Silva holding a Chelsea badge in front of a Brazilian flag with the words, "Obrigado o monstro, de nós," which means, "Thank you the monster, one of us" in English. Another typo featured a photo of him with the caption, "He came from PSG to win the Champions League." Ahead of kickoff against Bournemouth on Sunday afternoon, Blues fans could also be heard chanting, "Oh, Thiago Silva!" Chelsea won 2-1 over Bournemouth. Chelsea managed to end the season with a 21 win over Bournemouth. Moises Caicedo gave Chelsea the lead with a superb goal in the 17th minute. The midfielder scored his first goal for the Blues from the halfway line. Then in the 48th minute, it was Raheem Sterling's turn to get his name on the scoreboard. In the second half, Badiashile made a mistake which created an own goal, and the score became 2-1. This score of 2-1 lasted until the end of the match, and Chelsea emerged as winners. With this result, Chelsea remains in 6th position with a score of 63 points, and is certain to play in the Europa Conference League next season.